How to clear the mind with mindfulness meditation.
So that's one of the common ideas that people have about mindfulness or any type of training of the mind that's similar to mindfulness, is that we're trying to have a mind that's empty of thinking. We're trying to have a clear mind. And that's not the goal. That is sometimes a side effect where it's just something that happens kind of naturally if we can sustain awareness. But that's not the goal. And trying to achieve that can be incredibly frustrating and anxiety provoking because it's so hard to do. Because again, this brain, if you're exposed to anything during the day, your brain's job is to process it. And a good amount of that processing is going to bubble up into conscious awareness, right? So our job is to just simply observe whatever there is with complete honesty, without trying to judge it or push it away. And you'll find that, this in the very beginning, we were talking about what does it mean to be mindful? Being mindful is being that awareness that is aware of the mind and its contents and aware of the body. You'll find that it's an on or off proposition. Whenever you're being that awareness, there is no judgment there. There is no trying to push things away. There is no trying to get somewhere. When you're just being aware, you'll notice that there's just nothing lacking. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to achieve. You'll notice that things are just the way that they are right now, and it's okay. And then anytime that there's judgment or trying to categorize or trying to achieve something or get something, that is not that awareness. That is a product of the brain and the mind that the brain creates. So, and it's fine. You just recognize there's the brain doing its thing again. And as soon as you recognize, that's the brain doing its thing again, now you're being awareness that's not identified with thinking again. You're being mindful. Now, I will tell you that it certainly happens that if you practice correctly, which is to say, you just really don't try to get anywhere or do anything, and you can just be completely present with what is and keep coming back to, this is what's here now, the mind does get pretty calm sometimes. It's kind of like, have you guys, everyone's seen a snow globe, right? Has anyone not seen a snow globe before? So we've all seen one, right? And let's say you shake it up and there's all this snow in there. Let's say your goal was to make that completely clear of snow, and you tried to have some effort to make that happen. So you went like this to try to get all the snow to go to the bottom. What's going to happen? It's going to stay cloudy forever, right? What happens if you just hold the snow globe and you're just kind and you just say, hey, there's snow there right now? What happens? The snow just falls down on its own. And it's the exact same with the practice of mindfulness. The fuel, great. So the fuel for the mess is this, the ego that's in here saying, I got to do something, I got to get something, I got to change something, I got to achieve something, right? That's what's keeping the snow globe all messed up and clouded, right? If you can just be kind and just be that mind, be that awareness, and just allow whatever's there to be there, it gradually calms down. And then you'll stir it up again, right, with some agitation, and then you come back to, okay, that's all right. That's what's here now. And now you're just observing again. So what you'll find is that if you can do that, it doesn't really matter if the mind is clear or not. You have peace right there. And you'll find that there's a little bit more comfort with, for instance, I run a company, and I have some days that are insane. I have 2 small children, a 3-year-old and a 2-week-old right now. So, a lot of times my day goes from jam-packed with meetings and decision-making, coming home to changing diapers and screaming kids, and there's no letdown. I guarantee you, at the end of a day like that, my mind is not clear. And I've been practicing mindfulness. I probably have 10,000 hours plus of formal training, a decade, more than a decade of training and teaching. My mind is a mess when I first sit down. There's just all types of stuff happening, but what might be different for me and for somebody that's relatively new is that I'm not concerned about that at all. I just am aware. there's a lot happening in the mind right now. There's a lot of thinking going on. If there's any tension that had built up during the day, I'm just aware of that. Like, oh, okay, there's some tension that was built up. And within minutes, instantly there's peace. As soon as that perspective is there, there's already peace. And then within minutes, all of that stuff starts to calm down. Which again, it isn't the goal. It's a nice side effect. And there is one of the benefits to that is that it does make it a little bit easier to see individual thoughts arising and passing away when there's a little bit less clutter. Hello, my friend, and thank you for taking a minute to check out this video here at the Mindfulness Edge. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Please feel free to leave any questions that you have about the practice down in the comment section below if you think I could be of help. I do my best to answer as many of those questions as I can, and I enjoy helping wherever I can. If you found the video helpful, please feel free to subscribe to this channel to make sure that you never miss any of the videos that we post. And you could also feel free to go ahead and hit that little like button. That will help other people to see this video, and hopefully it will be of help to them as well. And if you like, I have a little gift for you. If you head on over to themindfulnessedge.com, I'd be happy to give you free sample chapters of my book called The Mindfulness Edge. So until next time, I hope you are well.